Kia ora ti whānau, no mai hoki mai. Now in this video, I'm just going to show you a really quick way to get indicators if you want to do a bit of trading with Bitcoin. Okay, now I've gone one level past this and more advanced, but I wanted to show you just how simple it is for you to set up something where you can get alerts on when to buy and when to sell. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to seek a professional if you need financial advice. But what I just want to show you in this video is how to set up a really cool indicator for free. So everything's for free doing this, and just how powerful this is. So what I'm using is ChatGPT. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a indicator for TradingView. Now, if you don't know what TradingView is, tradingview.com is a way to chart and see your trading. If you're very new to crypto, or if you're very new to trading, what you want to do first is go to tradingview.com and just set up a free account. Okay, and then you can follow along with this video. All right, so that's the best thing to do. So once you've got that tradingview.com account sorted, then come back to this video. So in ChatGPT, now if you haven't got ChatGPT, I suggest you get it, because if you don't, you're going to be living in the dark ages, because this is moving forward. AI is moving forward very fast, and you need to get involved now if you're not already. All right, so you can go to chat here. You can see I've got chat.openai.com. Okay, or the best way is just to go to openai.com and create an account. All right, and it's free as well. You can use the free version or you can use the paid version. I personally use the paid version because I use it on a daily basis with creating a lot of things all the time. All right, so on the screen I'm actually in ChatGPT. So this is once you've created a TradingView account and you've created a ChatGPT account. Okay, then what you'd do is you'd come up to the new chat here and create a new chat. Now I want to show you something. Now like I said, I'm a little bit more advanced in what I'm doing here, but this is the basics. I've got this pre-set up to use, depending on what I'm asking it, ChatGPT will turn into that specific professor and help me with that specific task. Okay, now all this information is going to be in my private Discord, which if you don't know how to get to, you'll have to check out that video up there. So, but you still don't need this. I've just got this set up like this. You can just ask it a question and it will give you the same result basically. All right. So I've just said hi. So right, Professor Synapse is my specific way that I like to use ChatGPT, and I'll just quickly show you. If you come down to your settings down here and click on custom instructions, okay, because what you can do is you can set up ChatGPT with custom instructions. So if I click on this, just click on OK, you can see that I've actually put in this myself. Okay, I've put in all the instructions myself. How would you like ChatGPT to respond? Okay, so that's the reason why it's responding like this when I've said hi. I've got it set up like this. Okay, now this is the optimal way to have it set up. That's for another video. You can just say hi and then you can ask it a question. So what I've done is I want to create an indicator for myself on the chart. All right, and I want it to alert me when it hits specific price points on Bitcoin. So then I know when to buy and know when to sell. Real simple, right? So I want to make a PineScript indicator, because PineScript is the coding language that you need in order to create an indicator. You don't even need to know what the coding language is. You just need to know how to use this ChatGPT. All right, but it does use PineScript. Okay, TradingView. The indicator needs to. This is what I've asked it. The indicator needs to mark the chat when the market is oversold and when the market is overbought. The indicator is for Bitcoin. Can you suggest the best indicators that I could combine to display this on a live chart and then give me a basic PineScript I can use on my TradingView chart? Also, I would like a way to somehow get notified when these conditions are met, oversold or overbought. It's simple. That's all I've asked it to do. All right. I don't know anything about indicators. I do, but I'm just pretending that I don't. Right. Certainly, creating a PineScript indicator for TradingView platform to mark oversold and overbought conditions for Bitcoin sounds like a valuable tool for traders. To make sure we're aligned, here's a quick rundown of your goal. Create a PineScript indicator for TradingView. The indicator should mark oversold and overbought conditions specifically for Bitcoin. You would also like to receive notifications for when these conditions are met. Is this correct? And I said correct. So, excellent. We're aligned on the goal. Allow me to introduce the expert agent for this task. Now, the reason why it's saying this is because I've got ChatGPT set up so that it changes into an expert in this field because I've instructed ChatGPT with those custom instructions I showed you. Okay, so if you want to get into the private Discord, you'll get access to this because it's too much to go into a video about this, about that side of it. It's too involved. Okay, so I'm an expert in TradingView PineScript development. I specialize in creating indicators. Using PineScript for TradingView platform. I understand how to combine various technical indicators. So you can read this, pause it. Okay, and like the first step, what technical indicators do you already have in mind for identifying oversold and overbought conditions? Some common options are RSI, MACD, and stochastic oscillator. Do you have a preference? And I'm like, I don't know anything. I'm pretending like this, okay? So I said, I think you should suggest. Thanks. Okay, great. Based on my experience, a combination of the following technical indicators can effectively signal oversold and overbought conditions. That's all I'm interested in. I just want to know when it's overbought and when it's oversold. So then I can buy it and then I can sell. That's all I want, all right? Basics. So these are the three indicators that they're going to combine. Okay, the range is between 0 to 100 with readings above 80. Okay, so it's giving you basics on what they are, and I just said yes, please. Fantastic. We've created a basic PineScript indicator that uses combination of these, and here's the code. All you got to do, this is how simple it is. Copy the code, come to your TradingView account. I've already put it all on here, and I want to show you this, but I also want to show you how we can tweak it. So this code right here, all I'm doing is copying it. I'm coming to TradingView, all right? And you can see here, it's pretty accurate, right? These here are the actual, this is when you should be selling, right? And if you'd sold on these, you would have made money. And if you had bought, because this is when you buy, this is oversold, okay, because it's at the bottom, you would have made money on that. This is on the 4-hour chart. All right, now look, let me show you how, this is a free account. I'm not paying for anything, okay? So let's have a look at this. If we come down here, so at the bottom of the chart, you just drag this up, it's got what's called Pine Editor. And all you do is that code that you copied, you come over to here, and you just, if there was anything in here, make sure it's not in there, and just copy and just paste it straight in here. So this here is the code that I've pasted, and then just click on save. All right, and then all you got to do is once you've saved it, just click on update on chart, and it puts it straight on the chart for you. All right, that's it. Now, if we come back here, you can see that under this, so now it says copy the above code into a PineScript on your TradingView, into a PineScript on the TradingView, which is what I just showed you. Save and add the script to your chart. It's giving you basic instructions. Go to the Alerts tab on TradingView and create a new alert. Choose the custom condition based on the title Oversold Alert or Overbought. Would you like further guidance on how to set this up? Now, I referenced this part of the instructions and I said, how do I do this exactly? Because if you knew, you just don't know. Because I looked at this and I was like, create a new alert, and I was like, settings, where is it? I couldn't see it, right? I couldn't see the alert here when it asked me for the alert, and I'm like, what's going on here? So how do I do this exactly? Then it's giving me complete instructions, all right? Now what I found was it's not, where it says here, select the script from the drop down, it doesn't actually call it this, it shortens it. And so if we come here and we come to the alert, where I come to here, the condition, it's actually this one, overbought, oversold. And what TradingView did is it shortened the name. So I didn't realize that that was actually the indicator there, right? And if you come down here, you can see in the code, study overbought, oversold indicator. That's what I was looking for in the drop down. But it's, see here, short title, OBOS indicator. So that's how I knew that it was. Come to the new alert, come to here, OBOS indicator. Right, so once you have got this indicator, what you want to do is you want to get alerted. You want to know when this is going to happen, right? So you can see I've already set these 2 alerts up here, all right? And it's really simple. All you got to do is come here and create a new alert, and then all you got to do is the condition. The condition is the indicator that we've created, so we just choose it, overbought alert. So if you want an overbought alert when the market has been overbought, all right, this is the time obviously that you want to sell, okay? And so you'd have it there, and that's it. And just give the alert a name, like, you know, I put sell this mofo. Time to sell, right? The market is overbought, all right? And then create it, and that's it. If you wanted to have oversold, then you would just do oversold. So when it was oversold down here, it would be a good time to buy. Now, let me show you how this worked. It was really simple. I set this up in 5 minutes. So let me show you. So what happened was, this is on the 4-hour chart. Okay, 4 hours. So if you don't know what trading is, every candle represents 4 hours. Well, I did this on the 1 hour. Okay, now these can be tweaked. See how these are big, huge like this? These can be tweaked. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to tweak them. All right. So, but the point of the matter is these work. Now, I set these on the 1 hour. So if we come back to the 1 hour chart, which is right here, it's going to be looking messy because these are big. But if I click on this, you can see all these indicators. So what's happened is it's set the alert for overbought, right? Which is an indicator to sell. Okay. So these actually alerts went off, and if we come down to my email, I want to show you this. You can see here, sell this mofo. This market is overbought, and then I got another alert right here. So you can open your chart and look at it straight there. And it happens really fast. Okay, so look, this is on the 1 hour. I set this for the 1 hour. But you can come to the 4 hour, right? Create an alert, crossing. I'm going to change it to our indicator that we created. OB, overbought, oversold indicator. And then I'm just going to go, and I'm going to call this 4 hour overbought. Overbought, okay? And what I'll create it, okay? And the reason why this is happening is because I'm on the basic, okay? So I have to, if I want more than, 2 alerts, I've obviously got to upgrade, okay? So all I'm going to do is just remove this, yes, and then I'll just add this one, okay? So you probably only can have 2, so let me just create this. There we go. No, it's not going to let me. It's probably because it's the, hold on, let me see if I can get rid of this. Okay, let's see if we can do the 4 hour again. Okay, so create an alert, get this, do the indicator, and call it overbought. So we'll just call it sell mofo again. Actually, I'll do the 4 hour because I want to know exactly what it is. Create. There we go. Okay, so now we've got it. So you just got to, when you're on the free plan, you can't have too many alerts, all right? But, if this starts working for you, you'd want to definitely upgrade, right? So now on the 4 hour, what's going to happen is on the 4 hour, when there is one of these, okay, when the market is overbought, when it prints a really solid one, all right, it's going to alert you. And that would be a good time. So I would say it'll be probably when this next candle comes into play and it starts heading down, you'll get an overbought signal. All right. But if we come back to the 1 hour, as you can see, it worked well. But, you know, probably 4 hour or 1 day even would be the best. But anyway, let's have a look at this. All right. So we've got these. So I want to make these smaller. Okay. I want to make them smaller. They're too big. So I want to come back here. And I'm going to say to ChatGPT, thanks, the indicator works well. The issue is, though, the markers on the chart that print when the market is overbought or oversold are too large. Is there a way to make those markers smaller? Okay. Let's have a look. See what she comes up with. I call her a she. Okay. So you can see it's working here. It's working on the code. Finished work. This, you don't worry about that. Okay, so here we go. Here's the adjusted portion of the script. Okay. You can replace a corresponding plot shape. Okay, what I'm going to say is I don't want just that little bit because I'm new to coding. I don't know what I'm doing. Can you please... come here. I'm really hopeless at typing, sorry. Can you please give me the entire code block with your update so I can simply copy and replace? Okay, because honestly, when you're working with code and you don't know what you're doing, trying to add little pieces of code into a code block and changing it, it only takes one little piece of code. I found this out a lot with building websites and stuff, is just like when you're using Python and PHP. Well, PHP is the big one, and JavaScript, the little, you just one little curly brace and it stuffs up everything. So I always do it like this, and it will, if you're on the free version, it'll you'll run out of tokens pretty quick. But you know, sometimes you've got to pay for stuff. That's just the way it is. Okay, so now it's giving us the full adjusted. Okay, so this is what we want. Okay, so as soon as this is done, we're going to replace the current script, and hopefully the markers on the chart will be a lot smaller. All right, which is what we want. So now what you'll find that you've got to be careful when you're using ChatGPT, because quite often it'll reset the conversation and you'll lose things. So, you need to be aware of that. Okay, here we go. So look, you can copy and replace your existing script with this updated version to have a smaller markers on your chart. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. We're going to come back to TradingView. Okay, I'm going to pull this up so we can see what we're doing here. Okay, I'm going to get all rid of that. I'm going to now paste in that new one. I'm going to save it. I'm going to update on chart. All right, so let's have a look and see if it's changed. There we go. Now we're looking good. Okay, now we've got overbought written there as well and oversold. I mean, perfect, right? So look, this is just a very simplified version of what you can do with AI and TradingView, but you can take this one step further if you really want to, which is what I've done, and that's create a whole process pipeline of alerting in different social channels that you've got. All right, so you can create a process where you bring these alerts in, you capture the alert, you then send it to one of your socials, and you help people out, or you can send it to your Telegram or wherever you want. Okay, so there's ways of doing that, which I'm doing myself. So look, I hope that's helped. If you're totally new to trading and you're totally new to ChatGPT and you really don't know what you're doing, this is how simple it is. Utilize AI, get into it, have yourself a wicked day, a wicked week. Kia kaha.